All right, what's going on, you guys? I'm coming to you with your leg day on Friday. So for today's workout, you're gonna start with 3 exercises for your warm-up. Each exercise is gonna be 10 reps each. So the only number you need to remember is 10, and you're gonna be doing 3 total rounds. So your first exercise is gonna be an alternating lunge to an extension. So what that's gonna look like is you're gonna step forward into a forward lunge. So you're gonna lunge down, and then from that lunge, you're gonna straighten both legs leaning forward. So you straighten both legs leaning forward, feeling that stretch in your hamstring, and then stepping back. So again, you're stepping into that lunge, and then straightening both legs, stretching towards your toe, and then back on up. You're gonna alternate legs, every one equals 1. Your second exercise is gonna be a body weight sumo squat. So remember, for that sumo squat, you want feet nice and wide, toes out at a 45-degree angle, chest open. You're sinking down nice and low, trying to get those thighs parallel to the ground, and then squeeze those glutes up at the top. And then your third exercise is gonna be a narrow squat. So for this, we're gonna have our feet a little closer to the shoulder part than we normally do. You're gonna sink down nice and low, lead with your glutes, squeeze up on top for that. So those will be your 3 exercises, 3 rounds, 10 reps each. Then for your workout today, what's gonna happen is we are gonna do 4 stations with 2 exercises at each station. You're gonna spend 60 seconds while the timer going. It'll be set for 60 seconds, then with about a 7 or 8 second rest, you guys transition exercises. So again, 4 stations, 2 exercises at each station. You're gonna do 3 rounds at each station before moving to the next, each station once. So your first exercise, your whole first station you use a kettlebell for. Your first exercise is gonna be a kettlebell clean to squat. So similar to a clean, it's almost like a deadlift. You're just gonna bring all the way down to the ground. From that, you're gonna bring up, rotating those hands, and then holding up for a goblet squat, right back down, and then rotating. So what that looks like from the front, you're coming down, tapping that kettlebell down to the ground, bring it up, hold it to your chest, right on down, using those glutes, taking those heels, squeezing up at the top. Modify heavier or lighter weight. Your second exercise is gonna be a kettlebell sumo march. So you're gonna hold that kettlebell in the middle, that sumo stance, just like the warm-up, nice wide stance, toes at a 45-degree angle. You're gonna sink down the entire minute. You're just gonna stomp those legs the entire 60 seconds, trying not to straighten those legs. Modify heavier or lighter weight. Station 2, your first exercise is gonna be a squat to a lunge pulse. So for this, you can use 2 weights or 1, whatever you prefer, or no weights if you'd rather as well. If you're holding 1, you're just gonna hold it at your chest. What's gonna happen is you're gonna squat down nice and low. You have 3 pulses. So you're squatting low, you have 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna step back for a reverse lunge, pulsing just above the ground. 1, 2, 3. Then you go back into that squat. 1, 2, 3, and then alternate legs. 1, 2, 3. So again, just pulsing every single time. Again, modify heavier, lighter weight. Your next exercise will be a weighted glute bridge. Just a regular glute bridge. You're gonna roll that weight up on top of those hips. You're gonna dig those heels into the ground, squeeze those glutes up on top, and then right back on down. Feel free to modify heavier, lighter weight. You also can grab a tear core opposed to for your upper back for that if you prefer. That'll be station 2. Your third exercise is gonna be a banded RDL. So for this, what you're gonna be doing is setting that burn bar up on the ledge of the floor, hooking that resistance band in. If you do not have a ledge of the floor, you can use a pull-up rig or the battle rope rings, whatever you want to use for that resistance band. You're gonna step into that resistance band, putting it up on your hips, pulling so there's some tension. Then you're gonna take your weights, just like a regular RDL, you're gonna hinge at those hips, brushing those dumbbells along, and then when you come on up, you're gonna squeeze those glutes and really feel that pull against that band. So again, hinging at your hips, brushing below, and then squeezing up on top. Modify heavier or lighter weight. Then your second exercise for station 3 is gonna be a hamstring curl. So you're gonna dig those heels, you're gonna lay down on the floor, you're putting that resistance band right by those ankles. You're gonna lay on down so there's tension in, laying down to the ground. You're just gonna squeeze, pull up close to your butt, squeeze those glutes up the top, and right back on down. You can modify up by scooting farther away, modify down by scooting closer to that burn bar. That'll be station 3. Oh my gosh, I'm pumped. Station 3, your last exercise, or your last station, your first exercise is gonna be a 3/4 goblet squat. So for this, you're gonna take 1 heavy weight, holding that weight to your chest. Your feet are gonna be shoulder apart for a goblet squat. You're gonna sink down all the way into those heels, and then you're gonna come up 3/4 of the way and then back on down. Never fully straighten those legs. So again, going all the way down, up 3/4, all the way down. Every single time, the entire 60 seconds, I wanna challenge you not to straighten your legs the entire time. Then your last exercise for the workout is gonna be a baby maker, our favorite. So you're gonna find a spot in that resistance band again. This time you're gonna be kneeling onto the ground. You're putting that resistance band right on your hips. You're gonna pull so there's tension. You're gonna sit back on those heels and then squeeze your glutes, drive this up. You're gonna squeeze up at the top and then right back on down. If you feel like it's a little easy, scoot farther away, because modify up, scoot farther, modify down, scoot closer. So again, you're squeezing up on top, hold for 2 seconds, and then right back on down. So that'll be your workout. Then for your finisher today, you're gonna use a mini band. So everybody's gonna need a mini band, putting it right above your knees. You have 3 different exercises, 30 seconds each, 3 rounds. Your first one is gonna be a regular glute bridge. So you're gonna have that mini band around on top of your knees. You're just gonna, for 30 seconds, glute bridge up on top, all the way back down. Your second exercise is gonna be a glute bridge pulse. So you're coming up on top, you're just going up and down 1 inch, really squeeze those glutes up on top. Your third exercise, you're holding your hips off the ground. We're gonna do an abduction. So you're gonna drive those knees apart and together, feeling tension on that mini band. And then you do one more round. So again, it's gonna be a regular glute bridge, a glute bridge pulse, and then abductions against that mini band. 30 seconds each, 2 rounds. You guys have a great time. Yeah, happy Friday.